The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exit.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're underway on Sunday night. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes, all those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Here's the handoff. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down from the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going play action. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Has the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
Well, here it is, Kate. This is a weekly payoff to all the work you do behind the scenes, all those bonus reps as you stick around and try to develop that chemistry. Think Tom Brady and Deion Branch in the mid-2000s, communicating from just glances and subtle nods. That's the type of stuff they're constantly working on to give them an edge right here on game day. Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. They'll throw it again. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41. Hauled in left side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Receiver in motion going left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he's able to push forward to the 25. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another carry for him. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-3 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing from the gun here. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
12 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This offense getting all set for this series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And they'll have 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
That one's complete over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense making its way back out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll give him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Lone back gets the handoff, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has them the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by, but you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And his guys tie things 10-10. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Setting up the running back screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. He'll look to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they bring him down around the 34.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. So we're at halftime of this Sunday night matchup. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these 2 teams. After this comes final cut down, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
Ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Motion man sent left. They'll throw on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They strike for 23 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Complete out to the right. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give them a 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw it again. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives them the 1st. Looking for a throw here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
Back to throw now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense ready to get going again now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. They go play action here. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now we're on the counter. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
1st down and more past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. and 6 for them to figure out now. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by his back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And they'll have first down. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll give them a first down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Gets it to him on the screen. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They bring the pressure, down he goes! And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now this offense ready to head back out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives it up past the 45. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The give here on 2nd. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Running this one left. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down.
4th down.
A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they push their lead to 23.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete! And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. And he's able to keep it moving down to the 28. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches?
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth.
Previous
And
play
they want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line. He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! These guys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. And he's brought down for a loss.
Number 24 of the ball carrier.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long until next time.